Hostile control point detected. Backup request sent.
You've got your objective. Don't let anything stand in your way.
You are now group leader. You have been promoted to group leader. Another agent has joined your group. Sending backup request. Another agent is now in your group. Backup has arrived. Backup request sent. Backup arrived. Another agent has joined your group.
Fuck off.
assistance needed.
There we go. Oh shit.
Serious
Oh no.
trauma detected.
The fuck?
Agent down.
The fuck did I get shot from? Thank you.
An agent needs assistance.
Nope. Getting closer. Come on. Oh no.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Oh, I fucking prick.
Agent down.
He got behind us.
Agent out of action. Agent vital signs 0.
Uh-oh.
An
Uh-oh.
agent needs assistance.
Uh-oh. I don't know how the fuck you're gonna get through this.
Should we try this again?
Yeah. Yeah,
Alright, we'll try.
I did not see that little bastard sneak up the side.
Agent down.
You gotta stay together, man. You guys were all on the right side. I was fighting on the left side.
Oh shit.
Serious trauma detected.
Oh yeah. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Uh-oh.
Serious trauma detected. Agent down.
Guy got behind us again.
Agent killed.
Thank you. The fuck? Come on. Get out there. Come on, throw it. Uh-oh.
You done matchmaking now?
Yeah.
Sending backup request.
Alright. Cool. Let's pick up all these med kits now.
Another agent is now in your group. Backup arrival confirmed.
Yeah. There we go. Let's check out some... See how many med kits dropped. Probably none. Nope. Gosh, what was it at? Alright, who is gonna go in there and destroy that shit? Overcharging now. Boom, 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 boom. Overcharge.
Endorsement available.
Let's go. Hey, what's going on, buddy? Overcharge. There we go. Is that it? There we go. That was pretty smooth. Fuck off.
Medical assistance needed.
Come on, heal. Thank you.
An agent needs assistance.
Jesus Christ, get him. Okay. Give me a second.
Agent down. An agent needs assistance.
It's in this place.
Shit, sorry, I said my fucking shit was muted. Overcharge no. Is everything dead, or is there still one more? Still one more. Alright. Alright. Pure garbage. Alright, let's start this party. I'm gonna run out here and throw a grenade at them. Then I'm gonna fuck back. Overcharging now. There we go.
You can endorse another agent.
Yeah, let's go. Hello, what's up, buddy? Overcharge now.
Agent down. An agent needs assistance.
Here we go. Overcharge is going on. Uh-oh. Alright. Nothing good dropped anyways. At least not for me. I'll take that armor kit though. Now, we're gonna go left when this door opens. Or at least I am anyways, for sure. Get over, get over, get over. Shit, get over here. Come on. Come on. The big guys are down. Oh no.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Overcharge is coming. The guy's up again. And throw it. There we go.
Serious trauma detected.
Yeah. Where'd the fucking boss go? Right here? Hmm. There we go. Good job, guys. Oh my god, look at the fucking damage I did. Damn.
You have
I did 2.1 billion damage. Damn. That's how much damage I inflicted. Let's see what this is anyways. It's an exotic, so we'll see. Probably something I don't... Well, I've got everything, so... Oh no. I got a Lady Death. Ew. God. So do you want to know my honest opinion about this gun? Let me show you. Alright. There we go. That's what I think of the Lady Death. Oh, and... Yeah. I had a God rolled Lady Death that I already did that too. Because in my opinion, it's a piece of shat. Okay. What do we got here? We got 3 of them, eh? One there, one there, one there. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, so he hasn't... Did they didn't reset? He's still selling the same shit, or was that Friday's reset? I don't know. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure last week before Friday he was still selling the same shit. So I don't think they fixed that. Yeah, it's lagging. Oh no, you know what's, oh no. 1 second. I know what happened. I did something I was not supposed to do. This will make a big difference. Okay. I just wanted to get that out of the way. Do one of those or something like that, like something different. What we got today? Tip the spears there. Okay, what's in New York? What are we targeting here? So that's what's in the financial district right now, and it resets in 1 hour and 42 minutes. I want to go to New York. Going to New York. Uh-oh. Got to get rid of another guy. More bots. Another bot just came in and said, .fyi. Don't, whatever you do, don't.
Safe area entered.
Do not type that in. Those are bots that they go on everybody's channel. And it's not a good thing. As far as I've been told, anyways. Well, we're in New York, but it doesn't feel the same. Hold on.
Hostile broadcast detected.
Oh shit.
I found that dead shit. I'll fucking kill you.
Overcharge. Now it's about to go down. Oh, that's nasty.
The government is trying to tell you that they have a right to enforce their laws here. That's false. They have no rights here. Run this down. This is Dragoff. Don't forget that we run this down. We've got enough resources to last a lifetime. I look after my family. If you're prepared to fight, come to Wall Street.
Not too bad actually.
We'll get you sorted.
Just did a legendary mission there, a Capitol building. Got an exotic cache, got a Lady Death, deconstructed it because it's a piece of shit. Other than that, we're great. I know some people are probably like, oh my god, he just deconstructed a Lady Death. Yes, I know. It's a piece of junk though, trust me. I've played with it enough to know that it's a piece of shit. It really is. It does do good damage, but I don't know. It's kind of like, how do you compare that? Glass cannon, for example. Everybody sees the positive side of things, which is good, right? But let's look at the negative side of that. You do 25% more damage with the glass cannon, but you take 50% more damage. Sounds great, sort of, if you're looking at one thing only. And I'm going to look at the negative side because I know for a fact that that's going to be the one that's going to triumph in that whole fucking situation, is the negative thing. You are not... You might kill a couple of people, but if they get the jump on you and they fight back and actually hit you, you're going to die very fast. It's going to be a joke, actually. Now, as far as the Lady Death goes, yeah, it's great when you can stack. The problem is, again, lack of bullets. It's only got 32 shot clip. I mean, you could put some ammo on it, but why? What's it going to do? You're not going to get much. You're not going to gain much. I think it's just... If you get fucking cornered and you can't move, guess what? That Lady Death is not going to help you out. I was in that situation so many times, I was like, why am I using this gun? It screws me every time. If you get your stack, sure, it's great damage. But if somebody knows what you're running and they have a better gun, which there is lots of better guns than that one, in that situation, I'd rather use an apartment over that gun any day. Because it's more consistent. Do I need anything here? I think I'm just going to go to the control point. I'm not going to attack them. Like this one. Right here. I have to turn around and go this way. Now, I don't know if it's just me, but when I come to New York, I find that the NPCs hit a lot harder than they do in friggin' DC. I don't know why I feel like that, but it just feels that way. We'll see. But no, I find that they hit a lot harder. Plus, it just looks weird. I don't know why it does, but it just does. Being in New York when it's like summertime, it's weird. Love it. This is probably one of my favorite builds. I make mine a little bit different than most people. Most people run with the chest piece and the backpack, but I decided to opt in for this, which is perfectly skilled. Unfortunately, I should get rid of those repair skills and put some skill damage on it, but what I like about this is skill kills have a 30% chance to reset my skill cooldown, so there's a good chance, and I've done this too with this particular thing, is well hardwired is on kind of like its little cooldown, you can still proc secret mines with that, with this chest piece on. So basically, I'm getting a free, usually it procs quite often, I usually get a free shot of secret mines before my hardwire is ready, and I can just do it again, and just rinse and repeat. I've actually procced this chest piece 6 times in a row, like, so it was like non-stop secret mines, without being a cheesy bastard. You know, the people that are cheating in this game using that shit, it's not the same. This is legit. Unlike the way they're doing it. Because I know that there's shit going on in the game where people have, and I don't know, I think there's this particular person who was doing a stream. Hey, how's it going, Dashing? There's a particular person that was doing a stream, and he's done a couple of streams where he's actually showed you how to glitch in the game, certain glitches that work, which I don't condone whatsoever. I think it's bad for the game. And honestly, I think they should put a stop to those fucking things, those videos, because it's just making the game fucking worse when people show you how to do something that you shouldn't be doing. That's just my opinion. I don't like that shit. You will never see me showing you glitches in this game, I'll tell you that much. Because I don't want to ruin the game. Nor will you see me using them. A little bit of overcharge? Overkill, I should say. Hey buddy, you think you're safe up there? Won't you? Is he dead? Oh, he's dead up there. Oh, my bad. But somebody's not dead, though. Okay, I don't know where he is. There he is. I see him. He's shooting at me. I just saw his head. Well, I might as well call for allies because I'm in the zone. He's ran into the zone. Whoa, you little motherfucker. Oh, come on.
Serious trauma detected.
I didn't see the fire.
Hostile broadcast detected.
They're coming for me! Take them out!
Trying to jump on me up there. Whoa, 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 whoa. How you?
Vital signs
Little
critical.
bastard. Oh, I got somebody. Yeah, asshole. Okay, now back to this. Gotcha. Oh no, I didn't see him. Fuck. I didn't see that fucker hiding there. Whew.
Hostiles guarding location nearby.
There we go, I can use them again.
Heavily armored hostile detected. Detected. Nearby location guarded by hostiles.
Sure thing.
It's probably overkill, but he's gonna die.
We make a good team.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
I got you.
Oh, yeah, for sure, Ethan. Thanks for stopping by. Oh shit, I got some people sneaking up on me here. Yeah.
Heavy armor hostile detected.
I gotta get back up where I was.
Didn't miss there. Shoot that ass.
Everybody, you're dead.
Yeah, hit that bastard. Stop them getting around us. Don't let them get you. Fucking hell. Go right ahead.
Bentley. What's up, buddy? This guy is not. Okay, we're gonna have fun with this guy. He just doesn't know it yet.
Holy crap. Got no line of sight. Just for you. Need to be quick.
Okay, buddy.
Over there, goddammit. Run away.
Wait, what?
Hostiles guarding location nearby.
He's going down. There we go. Oh, there we go.
Supply room access unlocked.
There we go. Let's see what they got for us today. So nothing special. What's going on here? Alright. Go back to DC. Won't take long. I'm on PS5, so it won't take long. Now, if I was on PS4, not saying anything bad because I used to have one, but I do know the difference. It's huge. Like, this thing literally is so much quicker. Obviously, though, but I mean, they've had 7 years to perfect it, right? PS4 came out in
Do we still haven't located the
2013,
mobile
PS5
shade
came out
server
in
at Kelly
2020.
College?
I
It
mean,
has to be there.
the tech
We
is
should
7 years
investigate the site
newer.
again.
Of course it's going to be
Check it with
faster.
Torres when you're
Way
free.
faster.
Hey there.
Entering safe area.
kind of like my car. My car is a 2013. I bought it brand new back in 2013. Now it's, you know, shit's way more advanced now. Of course it's going to be better than my car.
We need you to secure a skyscraper. This may take a while. Hope you cleared your schedule.
Rogue agent detected. Rogue assault turret detected.
keep up with me.
Medical assistance needed. Rogue agent eliminated. Agent requesting backup.
Hey, what's going on? Sorry about that. But I can't really listen to tunes and have my microphone on at the same time because every time I do that, YouTube gives me shit for it. So if I'm quiet, then that means I'm doing this, but I'm probably listening to music, muted, of course. It never turns out to be a good thing. Okay, let's go. Oh, you got. Oh, he's gonna die. Right beside that guy. That's hilarious. Ooh, they're dropping all kinds of things for me. Watch this. I'm just gonna stack all these fucking things. Oh.
Got more where that came from.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's good to know. I'm okay too as well. They're supposed to, okay, so when they bring this new content out, that was another thing I forgot to say, that I don't know, people probably already know about this, but apparently they're giving some love to the summit as well. So, we'll see what they do there. This build, I'm sorry, I might not have like super DPS, but this build, I can certainly survive on Legendary pretty easily. And I actually have, I got a lot of everything on this one. I've got lots of armor regen and lots of repair and incoming skills as well. So I can heal myself super quick and regen quick as well. And still put out decent DPS.
Safe area entered.
I mean, let's face it, that robot that I was pounding with my pestilence, if that would have been a human, he would have died so fast. Like, I'm not even kidding. He would have been dead, like, a long time before that robot would have died. He probably would have... I wouldn't even... Okay, so I know this for a fact, because I've used this build in PvP. It would take about half a clip to kill him. Of my pestilence. About a half. I'm not saying if it is. It's about. Because I'm not sure exactly how many bullets it takes to kill somebody, but I know that they die before I get through at least a half a clip. And if they don't die by the actual bullets, they die from the bleed.
Makes me feel like people really give a shit, you know?
It's funny too because you see them like switching their gear and they're putting like hazard protection on, and it's so funny because you're like, after I kill them, I'm like, just so you know, hazard protection does not protect you against the pestilence, by the way, because it's not a status effect. It is a debuff, which means, yeah, your hazard build is garbage. That's kind of why you don't see me running like, you don't really see me running like a status effect build unless I'm just playing around with it. Typically you don't, because I've learned that I'll just use the pestilence, because it's a great gun. And it gets by their hazard protection because it's not a stats effect, right? So therefore, you don't need to worry about those hazard protection builds. Whereas if I was running like a bleed hive, like the only time I run something like that is if I want it as a pure distraction, right? Because what happens when you throw a hive out at somebody? They panic. They panic and they start trying to kill your skill because it's on the ground and they're trying to shoot it. They're not focusing on you though. And that's the problem right there. That's their weakness right there. Is the fact that they're not focusing on you. They're focusing on your skill. And that's probably why they just died as well, because they were focusing on your skill. It's kind of like a, how do you call it? You're fucking with their head. They're too worried about your skills to worry about you, and that's probably not a good thing. But yeah, again, you'll see them like, they'll come back out again, and like if you inspect them, you'll see that they've switched over to their, usually what happens is they throw on their, it depends on the person. Like if it's somebody that knows how to PvP, then they are not going to throw a hazard protection build on, because they know that the pestilence is a debuff, right? Whereas, I don't want to say it, but the people that are not that gifted, or I don't know how to say it very nicely, but anyways, yeah, they don't get it, so they put hazard protection on thinking that they're safe until they realize that it's not working. And then they go, and it was in that moment that he knew he was screwed. Yeah. And then, of course, if you have your area chat on, which I usually turn mine off, because it gets pretty toxic in the dark zone if you have your area chat on and they can hear you. You'll get people all the time, like, saying shit to you, like, hey, won't you PvP me, blah, blah, blah. They'll call you everything. They'll call you bitch, whatever they want to call you. I mean, it's pretty sad when people are trying to act tough on the internet, you know what I mean? Tough guys on the internet, not so tough in real life. If you were in their face, it's like, yeah, totally different story. They're shitting themselves. It's like I always say, you gotta be careful on who you yap your mouth to. You just never know who you don't know who they are. You don't know who they are, what their what their mental state's like. Who knows? Like, you could be screwing with a psychopath. And a smart one. You don't know that. So that's why I tend to not get into that shit with people when in this game. If they start chirping me, I turn my area chat off so I don't have to listen to them, first of all, because I don't like stupidity. And, I mean, here's a bit of advice. You can't fix stupid. You cannot fix stupid. It doesn't matter how much you try, you cannot. Unfortunately, that's just how it goes. But you'll encounter it in this game a lot. People will call you everything under the sun. This build that I'm running right here, if I go into the dark zone and I stack this thing to 30 stacks, I will become very powerful. And I don't mean like DPS, I mean like my armor regen and my fucking healing skills. I could probably take 4 people on by myself easily. But they're gonna they see that build and they're just like, oh, you're cheating. Don't want to admit that somebody just might be better than you. But I tend to stick, and not just that, but there is things going on that, I mean, you can tell when that shit's going on. Like if you're, let me see an example of what I mean. Let's just say this is a solid wall. Like let's say this is a well, it is a building, but not the kind of building you're thinking of. Let's just say that's a brick. There's a map in Conflict. I can't remember what it is now, but it has these buildings in it, and the wall is probably about. It's very wide. Put it that way. It's got to be at least 50 feet wide. Anyways, so I'm like right in the middle of this wall. Buddy is over here. He's over here. So he has no line of sight on me. I'm here. He's way to hell on the other side, and the wall is thicker than this. This is not, no. It's like probably 3 to 4 times thicker than this. And there's a certain spot in that map where people can shoot through the wall. There is no hole in the wall. It's just the programmers forgot to, or the devs forgot to, like, fix that area of the wall so that it, you know, the physics are not stopping bullets from coming a certain, like, one way. It's only a one-way thing, too, because if you try to shoot back the same way they're hitting you, it doesn't work. Now, I don't know why people do that, but there's so many things. The other thing was the Dark Zone. Dark Zone, this one right here. Dark Zone East. I think it's the Alpha CP? Yeah. I'm gonna go in here for a quick second, and hopefully I don't get fucking jumped from behind or something when I'm trying to explain something. Just something for you to be aware of when you come in this particular checkpoint.
Detected. Nearby location. Guarded by hostiles.
This idiot right here is probably gonna go rogue, so. Anyways, I came out of the Dark Zone. I came out of this checkpoint. And it was somewhere. I don't know exactly. It was somewhere in this wall. Somebody was hitting me through it. And I was not impressed because it's a pretty thick wall. Anyways, gotta be careful of that. And if you play Conflict, you really gotta be careful because there is like multiple maps where there's issues. And I'm not 100% sure where. I just know that they do it. I don't know the exact spot because I don't care to know where it is. I just know that when there's one point in one map where you're trapped in if you get trapped in your spawn, they can pretty much cheese you through cover and you can't hit them back. So my advice there is to get a mortar turret. Now, the other thing I'd like to see them do in this game is, see these two guys right here? I can see them, right? I can see them through the door. Even though they're not that close, now he is. But he can also see me. Like, when he's way back there outside of the checkpoint, he can see me from there. Even though I'm right here. That guy can see me right now. That should never be the case. They should never be able to see me inside that checkpoint. I'm pretty sure you could do that in Division 1 as well. Like, they could see you in the checkpoint, so. But when you're in the invaded Dark Zone, you gotta be really careful because if they can see you, obviously, through the door. And there's no, in the invaded Dark Zone, there's no, when you step outside the door, there's usually turrets, right? But when the Dark Zone becomes invaded, they go away. So there is no, like, you walk outside that door and you can be murdered right there. I remember the very first time I tried the invaded Dark Zone. I didn't know how it worked at first. And yeah, that wasn't good. Don't worry though. I got those motherfuckers back, one by one. I got them back. Not the same day. I ran into one in the Dark Zone, he was by himself, I killed him. And maybe a week later, I ran into the other guy that killed me. I killed him. Because I wasn't sure how that Dark Zone worked at first. I didn't realize that, first of all, normalization's turned off. So your gear it depends on your gear. If you got really good gear, you're probably going to live. But if you had what I had when I first started out in that Dark Zone, which wasn't the greatest stuff, I didn't know that. So I got cooked pretty quick. When somebody finally explained it to me on, like, normalization's turned off, blah, 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 that's when I realized I had to get better gear before I go in that dark zone. So if you're looking for the dark zone to not go into, if you're first getting to, like, I would say 40, or you're just getting into your watch, these invaded zones, the invaded dark zone always has a knife, so you'll know. Normalization's turned off there, which means everybody's not going to be similar in damage, because in the normalization one, pretty much any average Joe, even somebody that has shitty gear, could kill you, because they make everybody's damage pretty much close as they can be together, so everybody's almost the same. Whereas the normalization one is, if you don't have enough DPS or whatever, and you're trying to pull that shit you normally pull in the normalization one, it's not going to work there. But you'll still see the same meta builds, like Intimidate and Adrenaline Rush, or Unbreakable and Vigilance. Usually the Nublets, they usually use shields. I'm not saying shields are bad, because you can use them in PvE for good, and just not the one you're thinking of. I'm talking about the big one. It's actually useful for tactical reasons. But the small little one there that gives you the damage bonus, I see people abusing the shit out of that all the time. And they're just using it for the damage, right? Because it gives them more damage. Obviously, there's a problem with that. It's pretty easy to figure out what the problem is with that build. They're depending on their shield for their damage, for their extra damage, when they should be focusing on surviving. Anybody can build a fucking damage build, but to build one that makes you survive, that's a whole different ballgame. And a lot of people in this game don't realize that. Nor do they know how to do it. Instead, they bitch about, oh, I'm not doing enough damage. And why I keep dying, like, he's got to be cheating. And then you look at their build, and it's like, okay, so you're all DPS. You got no real, your build is, like, not really clicking with what you're doing. You might put out a decent amount of DPS, but how is your survivability? That should be your first priority. Damage should be second priority. Survivability should be first. It's normal. Like, would you try to be a Rambo in a real war zone, or would you be smart about it? Like, we all know what happens to Rambos in real life. They die. Very fast, actually. That's just stupidity waiting to happen. And like I said earlier, you cannot fix stupid. It only gets worse. So next time, sorry, oh boy. Anyways, never mind. I was gonna say something and I forgot we're streaming here. It was not very nice. But anyways, I'm gonna visit this place right here. Yeah, so whenever I'm streaming, if I'm quiet, I'm not ignoring anybody. I'm just simply probably just killing stuff and listening to music. Unfortunately, like I said, you cannot, that I know of anyways, you cannot listen to your music, because the thing will pick it up. And then when my stream ends, it might take like a day or so before it happens. But I will see it, because it will be I'll get a copyright thing. And then I'll be looking at it and they'll be telling me like exactly where they picked it up. And then, yeah. It's crazy because nowadays everything is like, you know, it's copyright this, copyright that, like a lot of crying and shit. Like I pay for my fucking music to be able to have every, I guess you would say, you pay monthly for music, and you can't even use it in your stream because if you do, somebody's gonna cry copyright. Like seriously, why do I pay for it then? They should just make it free. If that's the case. That happens a lot. Level 24, nice. I think I remember when you were telling me you were like level 4. That wasn't that long ago. Yeah, it's fun. And plus they're bringing out new content, so it's going to make it even better. If this expertise system is as good as it sounds, it might breathe way more life into this game than they thought. Because it would give you way more things to do, and the problem is how is it set up? Like, how does it really work? Like, to actually see it in action, as opposed to them showing you screens and stuff. It's one thing to see it, like, for them to show you something, but then to actually try it out, that's a whole different thing. I mean, it might be shit, who knows? I don't think so. I think they know by now that they need to start, if they're going to bring something out, they need to start doing it right, and that's why they pushed it back. Because they know they gotta make it good. But I don't know about you guys, but I've noticed this lately. It's been that way for a while, but it's really starting to show. A lot of games are coming out now. Nice. A lot of games are coming out now, and they feel like they're broken right as soon as you unlock it at the early release, you get an early release of a game, and it just feels like it's broken right out of the box. Like, what the fuck is that? You pay $80, because I'm in Canada, so it's like $79.99, plus we have, depending on where you are, I'm in Ontario, so it's 13% tax. So I pay about $91 per game. So it really pisses me off when I buy a game for almost pretty much $100. And it's only the standard edition, it's not even the fucking deluxe set. Anyways, you buy it, and you go to play it, and it's glitchy as hell, and it just feels broken. And then the devs are like, oh, like, we couldn't really do a good version of the game because of COVID. And I'm like, yeah, stop blaming it on that all the time. Just do your fucking job. Don't give me that shit. I hear that way too much. About games. Like, oh, we could only do this because of COVID and blah, blah, blah. You work at a freaking billion-dollar company, if not more. You're telling me that they can't provide you at home with, like, the technology to do your job. That's horseshit. That's just a lame-ass excuse to say, hey, we fucked up, we know we did, and yeah, deal with it, basically. But they're saying it in a nice way, right? It just makes me laugh, that's all. A particular game there's a particular game that I play that I'm referring to, and that's NHL 22. Although the game feels like it's much better than its previous years, it still feels fucking broken. And now it really feels broken. now that they recently patched it again, it feels even more broken. I swear to God, now that you said that, you're right. When is the last one? When did the last Splinter Cell come out? Wasn't it, oh my God, what was the name of that one? It wasn't even, they didn't use the same actor for the voice. And that's what pissed me off the last time they did it. It was some other guy that did his voice. And it just didn't feel like Sam Fisher. It did not feel like Sam Fisher at all. They need to bring Michael Ironside back to do the voice of Sam Fisher, because he's got the best voice for that character. It's like perfect. But I think it's because of money, right? I think he wanted like quite a bit of money to do the voice again, so they went with somebody else. I'm almost positive that's what it was over. But yeah, Blacklist. When did that come out? That was let me see. It's been quite a while. Yeah. Michael Ironside is the one that did Sam Fisher's voice originally. He had the deep voice. You know who it is. He's played on so many movies, in so many movies. Okay, so August 20th, 2013 was when Splinter Cell Blacklist came out, according to this. I know it's been a while. So they definitely, I feel like they abandoned some of their, like Rainbow Six. Rainbow Six needs to get back to its roots. I'm sorry. It's gotta. Raven Shield was my favorite Rainbow Six game. I loved it. The everything was customizable, so customizable. You could customize your gun like down to the friggin', I don't know, down to the gun butt part of it. Like it was crazy. It was so customizable, and the guns were plenty. It was a great game. PvP was even great. Co-op was wonderful. I loved co-op. This shit they got out now, Rainbow Six, what is it? Extraction? Rainbow Six Extraction, I think it's called. What, aliens? What the fuck were they thinking? Why are you ruining this? You know, Raven Shield was my favorite. I mean, you want to know which one I really liked as well? Was the, when they had that Logan guy. Vegas. Rainbow Six Vegas and Vegas 2 was nice. Those were awesome. Those were super awesome. I loved those ones. Because you could rappel down the wall, and then you could smash into you could jump and then smash through the window and then just start going to town on them. It was cool. Or you could throw a grenade in and then do that. You can do that in Siege as well, but it's not the same. Siege was fun. I mean, I'm not saying Siege wasn't fun. I'm just saying this extraction shit, like, I haven't played it. Here's something that did you guys, you ever play Medal of Honor? They remade Medal of Honor, so, what was it called? Oh my god. It was all about, like, Warfighter, something like that. There was that one, then there was the first one. And I don't mean the World War II ones. I mean when they remade it, and they talked about a lot about these secret special forces called Tier 1. That was a really good Medal of Honor game. There's so many games that they have abandoned. Like, really abandoned, and they were really good. Ghost Recon went... like, Breakpoint wasn't bad, but, I mean, if you ever played the earlier ones, you'd understand that they've totally went a different way with it. Sometimes if it's not broken, don't fix it. But you could update the graphics and make it a little bit different, but some of these top franchises or games that they're making, like, they're just ruining them. Yeah. I can tell you one game that I miss more than any of them. Was SOCOM, Navy SEALs, I think it was called, or whatever. SOCOM Navy SEALs. What, maybe I said that wrong. Maybe it was wrong. I don't know. It's been a while. I haven't played it in a while, but it was awesome. I love that game. It was so cool. Future Soldier was not too bad either. I wonder if Sony's ever going to bring SOCOM back. I doubt it, but it'd be cool if they did. Yeah, this isn't a damage build anyways. It's an armor regen build. So this guy doesn't, I don't think this guy updated himself yet. Or they didn't update this guy, because I remember last week, Perfectly Calculated was a part of this list on this same backpack. This looks like the same shit. Mad Bomber, yeah.
That was a good deal.
SOCOM, you had to be smart. Like, you couldn't just run straight down the friggin' road, because you would get murdered, first of all. You had to be smart about that. When you played that game, you had to be smart about the way you moved around. You just rush in and friggin' try to be Rambo. Although some people did. Those are the people that I usually sniped in the head. It was so funny. You see them, like, trying to kill people, and they're, like, coming in all, like, not caring about the fact that they're right out in the open. Because, well before this game that I'm in now, like the Division 2, when I played first-person shooters, I always played the role of a sniper. So I actually played competitively as a sniper in a game called America's Army on PC. I was in one of the top clans, and I was the designated sniper for our clan, and we beat some pretty good teams. But when I try sniping in this game, it drives me nuts because it's so. I don't even want to say it nicely, but it's just weird. It feels like it's sloppy, super sloppy. Like, I'll be aiming at somebody's head, and I can see it swaying and stuff. I know. And I know exactly how to shoot it, but it's not, I can see the bullet going through their head, but it's not acknowledging my shot, and it's like saying that basically I missed, when I can see the bullet going through the head. That drives me nuts. Because then I go into Ghost Recon and I can snipe people from long range. No problem. Because it's got bullet drop and all that, and you gotta actually use your head as to where you need to shoot to hit that person from long range. This game is like, it doesn't feel like there's bullet drop at all. I don't think there is, actually. So basically, if I'm here and the target is way over in that small little door you see, in this game, I could just aim at his head from here and get him. But in Breakpoint and stuff like that, there's a good chance the bullet will still hit him, but it's going to drop and it's not going to hit where I want it to hit it. If I aim just a little bit above his head, I'll probably get him right in the face. Well, no, you know what? I was really good at killing people that were moving. Like I said, that's what I did. That was my role on it when I used to play competitively in first-person shooter. That first-person shooter called America's Army. It was a great game. We used to have really good headsets because we had to be able to hear. And I remember this because the maps were huge. This one map we were playing on, they were all like really huge maps. They weren't small maps. But I remember this one map we were on. It was like mountains and it was snowy, and it was like a blizzard, and it was 6-on-6. That was 6-on-6. 4 of our guys went down really quick because they had a sniper too, obviously. Because everybody, so in that game, everybody has a role, right? You have your grenadiers, snipers. You got your riflemen, your support. So everybody has a role to play, and they have specific weapons and stuff that they can use, depending on what their role is. So we lost 4 people right away, and there was only a total of 6 of us. And then there was me and another guy left alive. And shortly after, I think he killed like one of their guys, and then they killed him. So it was just me against 5. And I killed every one of those motherfuckers one by one. I slowly made my way down the mountain, sniping them one by one. And then I finally found their sniper and killed them. And I teabagged them. I probably shouldn't have done that, but I did. And it's funny how I found their sniper because he didn't even know I was there. So he was laying there, but he was facing this way. And I was literally right here. And I was crouched down. I was crouched down. He didn't even know I was there. And I waited. I literally waited for a good solid minute until he realized I was there. And when he turned around to see I was there, I shot him right in the face. The minute he saw me, it was like, boop, bang, right in the face. Dead. We never played those guys again anyways. This game's great. I just hope that this stuff... A lot of people are trying to predict when this shit's gonna drop, and I just want to I would say take it as a grain of salt, because when they look at this stuff, right? Somebody at Ubisoft, one of the devs, whether it's Yannick or whoever, they're going to see videos that are talking about that kind of thing, and they're going to purposely delay shit or make it longer. I just know it. They're going to see people saying, oh yeah, May 10th, like one guy predicted right to a T, May 10th, which is a Tuesday, because I looked it up. You watch. I guarantee you Ubisoft's going to say nothing is going to be said. And when they finally come out with the release date, it's going to be like July or something. Or August, or maybe even friggin' September. Who knows? They're just going to screw with people, is what they're going to do. Be like, oh, you think it's coming out in May because you think you've calculated this right because of the season? Like, right? This is what they're basing it off of right here. They're basing it off of this right here. It ends in 15 weeks. Okay, so that's May. What's the date today? I think they're wrong. See, that's the first thing that changed actually before this right here. This changed the season when it first started. the end of the season changed when somebody tried to predict the date. When they started the season up, it actually changed from what it originally was supposed to be. And it's actually been extended longer. Because if you do the math, March, April, May, it's still May, but it's actually 3 weeks. No, it's June. Sometime in June. So they're already wrong, right? And then you got to take a week off, right? Because once this season ends, they take a week off, and then the next season will start, which will be season 9. Which is probably when they're going to drop the new content, but I'm telling you, it's probably going to be like July before this shit comes out. I think whoever predicted May is wrong. They're going to be super wrong. About this new season, it's just a rerun. Or are you talking about season 9 when they bring the new content out? Because this season's like, this has been played, how many times have we seen this season? Like, not this season, but this particular target. I think it's been at least 3 or 4 times. It's not even kidding. What I want them to do is when they bring the new season out, I want them to bring the season where system corruption was being handed out. Because I could use some more system corruption pieces. Because it doesn't drop in the dark zone as much as it used to. Or you know what I'd like to see? I'd like to see them add it, because I want to show you something real quick. This won't take long because I'm on PS5. This normally takes forever on PS4 when it loads. You'll see. It's quicker.
We need you to secure a skyscraper. This may take a while. Hope you cleared your schedule.
Yeah, I'm there already. Okay, so on PS4 that would have taken probably a good another 45 seconds to a minute. Longer than it took me. So in here is all the targeted shit you can target. I can guarantee you when you look at all the green sets, everything's there except for system corruption. It's not a part of the, you can't target it. I'd like to see them put it as a, like, it's been, what, 3 years since this game came out? I think they need to put system corruption into the pool so that we can actually target the gear set. Because it doesn't drop enough in the dark zone. Or they need to turn the frequency of it dropping in the dark zone up so that we can get it. Because I've tried firing for it in the dark zone, and I think I found one piece in the past couple of months. What icons? Which icons? Are you talking about one before I fast travel? That's quick. So normally on PS4 it stops at 9% just like this. And it stays there for quite a while. This one doesn't, it just keeps going. It stays out and it goes to 100, boom.
Entering safe area.
Those are degrees. They use the way that most people don't use anymore. Bounties. I don't know if you're talking about these, but they're just different things. These dots that I'm on right now are the ones that I was just on. Those are just, you zoom in, you see them? These are just, there's a camera there you can find, an echo, collectibles. There's locations where hyena lockbox is, food, like these little white dots have everything. Collectible there, there. It just tells you locations of all these different things. You got food there, underground entrance, all kinds of cool shit. Oh. Yeah? Oh. Expansions here. Oh. Oh, those are just, yeah. I wonder if that's what you're talking about. 204.12 miles. What you're talking about? Yeah. Yeah, nothing. Now here's another waste of space right here. Kenley College. Why don't we make that into a dark zone? Could you imagine? We might as well just make it a dark zone there. As a matter of fact, I would say we should just make this whole map a dark zone. What do you think? Like from here, see all these sections? You could easily make this into one big dark zone. It's already divided up anyways. Oh shit, I gotta check something real quick.
Civilians are kindly reminded not to loiter near the entrances and exits. Thank you for your cooperation.
When they fix the game, I'll go to the dark zone, sure. Yeah, that's the problem. There's 1, 2, 3 dark zones. If you look at the Division 1, it was one giant dark zone that they had. And these three would probably equal, no, actually they wouldn't. It'd still be too small. It wouldn't equal Division 1's dark zone. That's what I mean, like, you go to Kenley College and it's just like, you get what you want, you get the diamond back, and then it's like, okay, so that's it. They need to make things more useful in the game, like Manning National Zoo, for example. Going there, Coney Island. Like, give us something. And you got your raids. There's 2 raids, right? New York was a good idea. Still think that they should have made a dark zone in New York, but Hey, what do I know? Look at the area. This isn't even the full dark. This isn't even the full New York, anyways. You can see all the outer ways. Like, it's huge. It could have been huge. But they should have made, like, when you come to New York, there should have been at least, even if it was, like, there or something, there should have been, like, a dark zone in New York. Because, I mean, there was in the first division. So why did we take that away for the... If we're going to put New York back into the game, let's be realistic here. Where's my dark zone? At least give me one, if you're going to break them up into 3. Or just make this whole New York map a dark zone, if you're not going to do anything else. Or open up the rest of the map here. Anyways, I am looking at... Where is it? No, I know, that's what I meant. Like, you're coming into... You make Warlords of New York, and it sounds really nice. You're thinking, yes, we're going back to New York. And then you go back to New York, and it's like, oh, what is this? I mean, it is, but it doesn't feel the same. Now, I can fire the Division 1 up. I got a fully, like, maxed out character, obviously. Obviously, I do. And it's a totally different feeling. It's like, oh, it's just, I don't know. The theme in the Division 1 was so much, like, their version of New York, obviously, there is, I don't know, it feels better. No one out, it's cool. Possibly. I know that this right
Agent
here, the New
requesting
York
backup.
one, just gave you the New York one. They didn't give you any of this. All these were here before. Don't forget you have the Pentagon too. This drives me nuts because you have this area down here, the Pentagon. You got the DARPA research labs and the Pentagon. There's so many, I guess I would say there's so many wasted opportunities in this game that they brought out. Like, I just wish they'd fixed some stuff in the game, and they're supposed to be, so we'll see. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna go to bed, so you guys have a good night, and thank you for watching. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, or today. I guess you would say today, because it's like 2:45. So, I'll see you guys tomorrow, or today, tomorrow, whatever.